Now, the third tip I'm going to give you is post stressful event. You know, those times where you may be revisiting that presentation that you think's gone awful, or that argument you had in that meeting today, or the way you responded to that colleague at work, or whatever it might be, or just that argument you had with your mother on the phone, or your father, or a family member you love dearly and it feels awful, whatever it might be. I think, or you failed at a job interview. You've gone and you know you haven't covered yourself in glory and you could have done better. There's loads of examples of this in life where we reflect and beat ourselves up a little bit in the aftermath. So what I'd like you to do in that is a simple technique of using your hand and your finger to just focus in and follow a pattern of lateral movement side to side, whilst thinking and replaying what actually happened in the scenario earlier today. There's a therapy out there called EMDR, and it's used to unlock trauma, or it's used to unlock unhelpful memories and replace them with more positive ones. Now, this is not about unlocking trauma for everybody, and it's certainly not about deep therapy and counseling, but EMDR is the exact same technique. The therapist will move their finger from left to right, and you will access it with your eyes and follow left to right sequentially as you are going, whilst thinking about whatever it was that made it unpleasant. This is really important because it gets you to connect with the way things, or the way you perceive things, are. Then you're going to take a pause, and then you're going to start the process again, and you're going to follow that finger left to right. But this time, you're going to focus and think about all the things that have got you to this point, all the good points, all the positive points, and all the things that you want to happen in the future. And the idea is that we're going to replace a poor memory or a negative memory with a more positive, optimistic one. You might be sat there thinking, why the finger? You know, what's that got to do? Well, the science shows that the eyes are the key to the brain's memory. What we see and visualize helps us store vivid memories there. So it can also help unlock the part of the brain that can replace what might be toxic or negative memories with positive ones. So the coordination of following eye movement, and you're just using the finger as a marker. You can use a pencil, you can use other things, but eye accessing to the brain whilst thinking about memories that you don't like and replacing them with things that you would rather have, that are more productive, are going to serve you well, is a really good therapy technique in the aftermath of a stressful or uncomfortable event. And you don't have to go mad with this. Again, you know, a few minutes at a time, couple of repetitions, and see how then you feel about that. Some people do it for a couple of weeks, some people do it for a few nights. But it's remarkable how you can start diminishing some of the effects of those negative thoughts, feelings, and memories with more positive ones and a positive outlook.